Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to coverage of high school baseball. Tonight we are at Riddle Pace Field at Troy University, covering the games between Pike Lib and the Mosley Dolphins. Mosley coming from Florida all the way up to Troy to play the Pike Patriots. The Patriots come into this game 9-1, and the Dolphins come into this game 3-1. Trent Nelson is on the mound tonight for the Patriots. So far, he has hit 86 multiple times just while warming up, so we'll see what he has to offer. And we are waiting for this game to get underway. And Nelson hits 86 once again on the final pitch of his warm-ups. Nelson is a hard-throwing left-hander on the mound. Insanely fast fastball, a great curveball, and a nice off-speed changeup to keep hitters off guard. Nelson is committed to Auburn University. And batting first for the Mosley Dolphins is number 2, Banks Byers. And get a quick timeout. Nelson winds up, and the first pitch, fastball outside for ball 1, 87 miles an hour for the first pitch of a game. Not a bad start. 1-0 pitch, fastball misses high, ball 2. Back-to-back 87-mile-an-hour pitches. He's bringing the heat so far. Really just needs to locate it on this 2-0 pitch. And misses high again. Really needs to pull it down and get a good finish to get back in the zone. 3-0. Byers is way ahead. And Nelson misses the strike zone again, and Byers will be aboard with a walk to start off the game. And after the walk, that'll bring up number 12, Trevor Allen for the Dolphins. Allen is the shortstop. And goes to the plate, hits a strike, 87 miles an hour on the outside black. Oh, 1 pitch, tosses it back to first. Not in time. Nelson comes set. High leg kick goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Nelson wasting no time after giving up the walk to the leadoff batter. 0-2 pitch. Fastball spikes it. And Byers is safe on the steal. So not a bad attempt to try and get the runner by John Lott on a bad pitch. A little bit lower might have had a play. But Byers is now on second in scoring position for Allen. A base hit should score him. And, of course, Riddle Pace is entirely turf except for the warning track and the pitcher's mound. So ground balls are going to be pretty dangerous, very bouncy. And fielders really just going to need to stay down and try to glove everything up they can. 1-2 pitch from Nelson. Swung on. Lifted into left field. Caught for the first out of the game. Caught by Jaden Jordan out in left field. Jordan is a good utility player, can pretty much play anywhere. outfield, shortstop, wherever you need him, really. And it didn't seem like Allen got all of that. And that'll bring up Tyler Wave, number 10. And he is the pitcher for the Mosley Dolphins, and we'll see what he has to offer the bottom half of the inning. Nelson comes set, goes to the plate. Fastball swung on high in the air. Might stay in. And Nelson makes the out himself for out number 2. So a one pitch at bat for Tyler Wave. And 2 outs brings up Jacob Payne, number 23. Byers still in scoring position. And Nelson works ahead. 0-1 fastball, or 0-0 fastball, now 0-1. 86 on the outside. A 1 pitch. And a changeup outside misses the plate. 73 miles an hour coming in. 1-1 now. And a strike a little low, but the ump does call it a strike. 1-2. Nelson way ahead. Payne really going to need to try and protect the plate. But Nelson has a great 3-pitch mix. We're going to see what he goes with. And stealing. Fastball on the inside. Gets a part of the plate. Strike 3. And Nelson gets a strikeout to end the first inning. We'll be right back with the second one. Stay with us. Bottom of the first inning. Mosley could not manage to get any runs on the board. They did have a runner in scoring position. But Pike Lib did hang on to finish out the inning. And Pike Lib, we're going to see if they have an answer. As Kason Eubanks steps up to the plate. Number 22, he is a Georgia Southern commit for baseball. And Riddle Pace is definitely left-hand friendly, I'd say. Left-hand batters, especially left-hand pull hitters, should have a big advantage. It's only 310 down the right field line. And Eubanks drives one to left field. And it is dropped by the left fielder, and he will be aboard with a single. So a nice rip from Eubanks to get things started. Wasting no time to get on the bases. As I was saying, 310 down the right field line and 340 down the left field line. So definitely lefty pulls or righty pushes, definitely good for them on this field. And Nelson takes ball 1. Eubanks will move up 90 more feet. And Drew Nelson's not just a PO. This man can hit as well. I'm expecting to see one go 400 feet tonight. I'm sure he will not disappoint. So Nelson already ahead 1-0. With Eubanks in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball outside, misses the plate, 2-0. And on the mound for the Dolphins is Tyler Wave, left-handed pitcher that sits around the low 80s. Seems to be very fastball heavy. I haven't really seen many off speeds or breaking balls yet. 2-0 to Nelson, hitter's count. And lets that one go high. 79 miles an hour, 3-0. I wouldn't let Nelson take this 3-0 pitch, but most coaches will give him the take on 3-0. We'll see if he gets the green light here. And an inside move back to second. Eubanks definitely expecting that. Goes to the plate. And just outside. Nelson wasn't going to have any of that. That's not what you're looking for, 3-0. And 3-1, you're looking for something you can drive. So Wave is going to have to be careful here. Three and one. Hitters count to Nelson. And nothing close, and Nelson will walk in his first at-bat of the game. So 2 runners aboard for the Pike Patriots. A great start, bringing up Press Jeffcoat. And Press is a Pensacola State commit for baseball. Excellent pitcher and hitter. A good two-way player. And in now running for Nelson is number 14, Levi DeBoer. Fastball outside for strike one, 83 miles an hour. Didn't look like Jeffcoat's 0-0 pitch. He wants something on the inside that he can drive. So he'll let that one go. And swings at an off speed for strike two. So Jeffcoat starts his at bat down in the count. Going to need to protect and really just put this ball in play. Wave comes set. Checks Eubanks at second and goes to the plate. Curveball misses the plate but cuts back inside. And that's how you know that umpire is pretty good and a seasoned veteran when he's not calling those, because that shouldn't really be a strike. It was outside when it crossed the plate, and the catcher caught it across the plate. Fastball misses way outside. 2-2. Jeffcoat working back. Pitch from Wave. And Jeffcoat makes contact. Infield fly. Caught by number 12, Trevor Allen, for out number 1. So not a bad contact swing from Jeffcoat. It's really all you can do with one of those pitches. Better than swinging and missing, I suppose. So 1 out will bring Darrell Lee up to bat. And Lee is a Coastal Alabama South commit for baseball. And Eubanks will move up to third on the ball that's thrown away on the failed pickoff attempt. So runners on first and third for the Patriots. 1 out. Very good position for Lee to capitalize. And time called by the Dolphins. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back. So a quick mound visit by the Dolphins manager. Wave will stay on the mound for the Dolphins. Darrell Lee still up to bat. 1-0. 1 out, bottom of the first. Score still 0-0. And Darrell Lee looking to make a change of that with this at bat. Wave goes to the plate. Fastball taken inside for ball 2. So that was a good take by Lee. And he's now in the hitter's count of 2-0. Wave comes set. To the plate. Fastball outside, gets a piece. 2-1. That pitch coming in at 80 miles an hour. Casey Eubanks just 90 feet away. And Lee lays down a bunt, but that'll go foul. And he just kind of missed the contact on that, hit the bottom of the bat and went foul. So Lee has got a battle to stay in this at bat. 2-2. Wave goes back to first. Nothing doing. Outfielders shifting a little bit towards left. The center fielder's on the left side of second base. And swung on by Lee for strike 3. And Wave will get his first strikeout of the game. Two runners on base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. That brings up Skylar Kidd, number 27. So critical at bat for Wave to get out of, giving it 2 outs now. And fastball high for ball 1, 84 miles an hour. So both pitchers having pretty commanding fastballs. I'd say Nelson's is a lot more than Wave's, but curveball mishandled by the catcher, and Eubanks will walk in to score. And the Patriots are on the board in the bottom of the first inning, leading the Mosley Dolphins 1-0. So Skylar Kidd now 2-0 in this at bat. And on deck is John Lott for the Patriots, the catcher. So runner still in scoring position for the Patriots. And Kidd fouls this one off behind the plate. He was under that pitch. And 2-1. The Kidd. And this is ripped to the left center gap. And this will definitely be extra bases. And DeBoer comes around and scores. And Skylar Kidd will rack up an RBI double to get another run on the board for the Patriots. And he got all of that. That was an absolute laser. And especially in this outfield, that ball is not going to slow down. There's no grass slowing it down. It's anything going to speed up from the turf. And the center fielder had to chase that one all the way to the warning track. So John Lott stepping up to the plate now for the Pike Patriots. And a first pitch curveball from Wave gets him looking. Oh and 1 for Lott. And another off-speed misses the plate. I guess a little high. Looked good from here. It must have been a little high to Lott. 1 and 1. And swung on by Lott. Fastball inside. Swung right on top of it. 1 and 2. Lott behind. Wave really looking to get out of this inning right here and now. Skylar Kidd in scoring position on second base. Outfield playing very far back, so a base hit should score him. Wave goes to the plate. Fastball misses high. Lott will go to 2 and 2. Wave kicks and goes to the plate. Fastball inside. Strike 3 looking to Lott. And the Patriots come out of the bottom of the first inning with 2 runs and 2 hits. And after 1 inning of play, the Patriots lead 2-0 over the Mosley Dolphins. And Horton will step in to start the top of the second. And Nelson's first pitch is high for ball 1. One 0 pitch from Nelson. Fastball swung on and driven to the 5-6 gap and gets through. And Horton will be aboard on a leadoff single to start the second inning. So a good rip from Horton to make contact and get on base. And that'll bring up number 4, Rock Holland. I'm jealous of that name. Wow. And his first pitch will be taken for a strike. Fastball outside. 85 miles an hour across the plate. Horton leading off at first. Nelson goes to the plate. Fastball swung on and missed. Holland now 1 and 1. And fastball misses high for ball 2. Nelson was hitting 87 in the first inning, and he's now kind of plateaued at 85, and that's where he's been sitting. And an off speed tries to get him a swing, and he won't chase. 3 and 1. Holland now in the hitter's count. Fastball gets a piece of the plate outside for strike 2. Full count to Holland now. 86 miles an hour. Nelson comes set. To the plate. Fastball just misses. Looks to be in the same place the last pitch was. And that came in at 87. So Holland is aboard with Nelson's second walk of the game. And that'll bring up Trent Nelson, number 18 for the Dolphins. So 2 runners aboard, 1 runner in scoring position. Nelson comes set, and fake inside move. Nothing doing. Just trying to keep Horton honest at second. Horton having a reasonable lead at second. Nothing too big. Nelson comes set and goes to the plate. Fastball swung on and fouled off behind the plate. 0-1. And Nelson calls time. The batting Nelson. And Drew Nelson comes set on the mound. 0-1. Fastball swung on again, fouled off. And Trent Nelson very late on Drew's fastball. He got a little more caught up on that one, so I'm going to take a guess that Nelson's going to go at him with some off-speed or breaking ball, get him to swing, get him way out in front. Or maybe a heating fastball inside. We shall see. That's what's great about having a great three-pitch mix like Nelson does. And a fastball high doesn't get him to chase. Nelson's very dangerous because of that three-pitch, change-up, curveball, fastball mix. Really all he needs. And each pitch more dangerous than the last. 1-2. And the Patriots still lead 2-0. To the plate and outside. 2-2. So Trent Nelson working back. Nelson goes to the plate. Fastball swung on high in the air to the left side. It should stay in, but will be foul. And Jaden Jordan just misses it right off the tip of his glove. But it will still be foul. That was a long distance for Jordan to run, and he just misses it. 2-2 still to Nelson. On deck for the Dolphins is Luke Elmore, number 5. And Nelson another inside move, just trying to keep Horton honest. Nelson comes set, goes to the plate. Fastball outside, 3-2. Full count to Nelson. And 3-2 pitch, fastball swung on, hit right side. It will be down for a base hit. And Horton being waved around, and he will score from second base. And Nelson gets an RBI single to put the Dolphins on the board. So the Dolphins have answered now at the top of the second inning. Still no outs, 2 runners aboard, 1 in scoring position. Nelson comes set, 0-0. Fastball misses high. 1-0 now. Came across the plate at 84 miles an hour. And Coach Rush Hickson will call timeout and make a mound visit to Nelson. And the Mosley Dolphins have come back. It is now 1-2, top of the second, no outs. And Nelson will stay on the mound. Hickson just trying to give the players a little break and calm them down. So runners on first and second for the Dolphins. Still no outs. And Luke Elmore, first pitch swing and a miss. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. He just looks to have swung over it. Doesn't make contact. Sorry, not first pitch, second pitch. 1-1. Elmore lay down a bunt to the third base side, and it goes foul. So he is now 1-2. So Nelson way ahead. Elmore going to need to protect the plate. Could see one of 3 pitches from Nelson. Nelson did blow the fastball by him the first time, so we'll see if he goes back to that. And fastball swung on, blown right by him, 86 miles an hour. And Elmore will go down on strikes. That'll be Nelson's second strikeout of the night. And with that, that'll bring up Hudson Rowan, number 7 for the Dolphins. 1 out in the top of the second inning. Runners on first and second still. First pitch to Rowan. Fastball misses high and outside. Spiked in the turf. I wanted to say dirt, but 2-0. So held on to that one a little too long. Hitters count to Rowan. And that one misses low and outside, 3-0. And Rowan is the bottom of the lineup for the Dolphins. And leadoff hitter Banks Byers on deck. He got a walk his last at bat. Fastball swung on to the right side, and it'll be foul. So not a bad 3-0 cut from Rowan. Still didn't make solid contact, but not a bad drive. So hitters count to Rowan again. Nelson comes set, goes to the plate, misses high, and he will walk the bases loaded with the leadoff hitter stepping up to the plate. And he walked Byers last time. We'll see what he does this time. So bases loaded, 1 out in the top of the second inning. And the 0-0 pitch. Curveball for strike 1. So all these hitters have now seen Nelson 1 time, so he's really going to need to use his off-speed pitches and his breaking balls to try and catch some hitters off guard now that they might catch up to his fastball their second time around. And fastball check swung but held back. 1-1. One pitch swung on. Fouled off. Byers very late on that pitch. Take his count to 1-2. One and two with one out. Nelson goes to the plate. Fastball swung on and fouled off to the right side. So Byers looking for his first hit of the day. He's still 0 for, technically. Woo! Fastball inside misses. And that'll be 2-2 to Byers. Bases loaded. Nelson goes home. Strike three gets him looking. And Byers will go down on strikes. And Nelson will rack up his third strikeout of the day. And that'll bring up Trevor Allen. Had a pop out last inning. And first pitch is low and away, misses for ball one, 85 miles an hour across the plate. Bases are still loaded for the Dolphins. 2 outs now. So they're going to have a base hit if they want to score, or an error. Nelson to the plate. Gets a strike, 85 miles an hour across the plate. 1-1 to Allen. Fastball misses high and away for ball 2. Two and one. Fastball swung on, popped out behind the backstop. 2-2. And Nelson is one pitch away from getting out of this jam. Nelson comes set. Kicks and deals. Fastball. Strike 3 watched by Allen, and Nelson will get out of the jam in the top of the second inning. The Dolphins do tack on a run. We'll see what the Pike Patriots have to answer with. Bottom of the second inning, the Pike Lib Patriots still lead 2-1 after the Mosley Dolphins tack on a run in the top of the second. And Arden Weiser will lead off the bottom of the second, and umpire will call time, or he's waving hi to somebody in the outfield. I'm not sure. Either way, Weiser steps up into the box. It's his first time to the plate tonight, and Wave's first pitch of the inning is a ball. On deck for the Patriots is Jaden Jordan, the left fielder for today. And the 1-1 pitch to Weiser is an off-speed taken for ball 2. 2-1. Weiser swung on deep left center field and is tracked down by the center fielder as he was backpedaling. So Weiser just a little bit underneath it, but a good swing. That ball just a little too high in the air, but it was a great track down by the center fielder to make the out for out number 1. And that'll bring up Jaden Jordan, number 6, for his first at bat tonight. First pitch outside, fastball. Gets a piece of the plate for strike number 1. Both teams coming into this game with only 1 loss. And Jordan's second pitch is swung on and missed. Little out in front. That pitch was way outside and off speed. 0-2. Fastball swung on, and he'll go down on strikes for out number 2. And that'll be Wave's third strikeout of the day on the mound. He still trails Nelson of the Patriots with 4. And Casey Bradford will step into the box for his first at-bat of the day. Swung on, fouled off to the right side. And I know that Bradford has a pair, if not a set of triplets for home runs this year. So we'll see what he can do at Riddle Pace Field. Curveball misses outside. Too late of a break for a strike. 1-1 to Bradford. Inside fastball, check swing for ball 2. Looked to get a piece of the plate, but umpire saw that one a little too inside. And Wave misses the zone again. 3-1. Hitters count to Bradford. And Wave probably going to have to go with a get me over fastball, and Bradford's definitely going to be looking for it. Inside pitch. Little too low for Bradford to swing at it, but it will go for strike 2. So a full count to Bradford now. And Wave misses for ball 4, and Casey Bradford will be aboard for the Pike Patriots with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Kason Eubanks, with a single in his first at-bat. Eubanks committed to Georgia Southern for baseball. Bradford with a good lead off first. Wave will go to the plate. Ooh, Eubanks fouls that one off his foot. It did hit the ground before it hit his foot, but still got to hurt. He didn't seem taken aback by it, though. He's down on the count now, 0-1 with 2 outs. Pike Lib still leads the Mosley Dolphins 1-2, or 2-1. And Bradford will take off from first. And the recovery throw after the pickoff is missed, and Bradford will be aboard at second base. So they almost had him dead to rights there. But he escapes it. So the Patriots will have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. A replica of Eubanks' first hit should do nicely in scoring them a run. Curveball misses outside. Ball 1? Okay. Wave goes to the plate. Strike. Hits the outside black for number 2. Strike number 2. So Eubank's going to need to protect with 1 and 2. Wave kicks and deals. Fastball misses outside. Ball 2. Eubank stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position at second. And the 2-2 pitch. Curveball swung on, tipped, and caught. Strike number 3 to Kason Eubanks, and Wave will have his 4th strikeout of the night. Pike Lib still leads 2-1 as we go into the top of the 3rd inning. And top of the 3rd inning, Trent Nelson goes through 2 innings on the mound with 4 strikeouts and 3 walks. And Press Jeffcoat will take his spot on the rubber for tonight. And Tyler Wave, the pitcher for the Dolphins, is up. And the first pitch is driven to the right side, mishandled by Skylar Kidd, and will get through to the outfield. And Tyler Wave is aboard with a single to start off the top of the 3rd. So Wave got some good contact on a first pitch fastball and took it pull side. And that'll bring up Jacob Payne, number 23, had a strikeout in his last at bat. Jeffcoat curveball gets across the plate for strike number 1. And Payne was not looking for a curveball. 0-0, as you should. Fastball jammed him inside. That should be 2. Eubanks will make it himself. So that will be a 6-3 double play. And the Patriots get out of having a runner on base. And that'll bring up number 1, Cole Horton. Had a hard hit single his last at bat. Fastball 87 from Press Jeffcoat. Fastball misses high, missed low on the first pitch, misses high on the second one. We're going to need to find that happy medium. 2-0. And Horton swinging a miss on the fastball on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Swung on, fouled off right at the backstop for strike number 2, 88 miles an hour, the fastest pitch we've seen all day from Jeffcoat. Swung on, off speed, strike 3, and Horton will go down on strikes, and Press Jeffcoat gets out of the inning with only 1 hit and 1 strikeout. Score still, Pike Lib Patriots 2, the Mosley Dolphins 1. We got the bottom of the 3rd coming up. And Tyler Wave will remain on the mound for the Dolphins as Trent Nelson will lead it off at the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Pike Patriots. He had a walk in his last at bat, and he's looking to barrel something up here in this one. First pitch of the inning, curveball, strike 1. So 0-1 to Nelson. And another off-speed swung on by Nelson, fouled off. 0-2, he's way behind. Wave winds up and deals. Fastball swung on and fouled off to the left side. Swung on deep right field. That'll be fair and off the wall. Nelson going for 2. Not going to get a 3, but a great 2-strike rip from Nelson to be aboard with a leadoff double for the Patriots. And a great way to get something started. And that'll bring up the now pitcher, Press Jeffcoat. He flew out in his last at bat. And Nelson will be in scoring position to lead off the inning. There are no outs. And Wave throws behind. Nelson gets back in time. First pitch to Jeffcoat, swing and a miss. Swung and a miss. And that seemed to be some sort of off speed. And did get him a little out in front. He swung on top of it. So he's now down 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss on another fastball. Or on a fastball. 77 miles an hour across the plate from Wave. And Wave is way ahead, 0-2. Jeffcoat really just going to need to focus on making contact. And another swing and a miss. 3 swinging strikes. And Jeffcoat will go down. And that is the 5th strikeout today for Wave against the Patriots. And that'll bring up Darrell Lee, who had a strikeout in his last at bat. Fastball misses inside for ball 1. 82 miles an hour across the plate. Patriots still lead 2-1, 1 out. Man in scoring position. And the 1-0 pitch. Way outside. And Lee will go to the hitter's count of 2-0. Lee looking for a rip right here. And not the pitch to do it on a low and away curveball. He'll go to 3-0. And we'll see if he has the green light. Wave going to need to get me over fastball. And doesn't get over, but it was a fastball, and this is a little outside, and Lee will take it for ball 4, so he is aboard with a walk. So 2 men on base now. Nelson at second, Lee at first. And Skylar Kidd with a hard hit double in his last at bat will swing at the first strike. A curveball inside. Got him a little off balance. Strike 1. And another hard hit ball up the middle will get down in front of the center fielder. Nelson being waved home, and he will be in standing up. And Skylar Kidd will get another double as he advances. Actually, no, that'll be credited with a single, and then he advances on a fielder's choice throw. Baseball, everybody. So the Pike Lib Patriots will have 2 runners in scoring position. Lee just 90 feet away from the plate. Nelson will score on the base hit from Skylar Kidd. I believe he has 2 RBIs today. And he's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. And that'll bring up John Lott, who struck out in his last at bat. Lott is the catcher for the Patriots. I feel so sorry for his catching hand. That thing must be insanely bruised from catching Nelson and Jeffcoat, both sitting in the high 80s. And Lott will watch strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right side. And he's down 0-2. The Patriots now lead 3-1 after Nelson scores and came around on the hit from Skylar Kidd. One-two pitch, swung on deep center field, and backpedaled again and caught by the center fielder. Will go for out number 2, but it is deep enough for Lee to score standing and Kidd to advance to third base. So a sac fly from John Lott will give the Patriots another run in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up Arden Weiser, who flew out in his last at bat. He's 0 for 1. Fastball misses outside. Or might have been a changeup. It's not really as slow as a changeup. He might just be taking something off his fastball to mix up hitters. I'm not entirely sure. Curveball for strike 1. And Weiser did not want that one for his 0-strike pitch. So he'll watch that off speed and go to 1-1 with 2 outs. Fastball misses outside. Skylar Kidd just 90 feet from home plate, give or take. And a base hit from Weiser can extend their lead to 4 runs. Curveball misses high and away. 3-1. Hitters count to Weiser. Three-one pitch. Fastball hits the outside black. 3-2. Full count. So the defining pitch. Swung and a miss. Swing and a miss by Weiser. And Wave will get out of the inning. But not after the Patriots score 2 runs on big hits by Skylar Kidd and Drew Nelson. Press Jeffcoat remains on the mound for the Patriots, and that'll bring up Rock Holland to start the top of the 4th inning for the Mosley Dolphins. And swung on hard to the left side, and Eubanks will make the play on a backhand stop, and Holland will go back to the dugout. So a nice defensive stop from Eubanks to get the first out of the inning. And number 18, Trent Nelson, steps into the box. His last at bat, he had a single. So he's 1-1. 1-4-1. 87 miles an hour across the plate for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Looked like it got a piece of Nelson. He will take his spot on first base, and Jeffcoat really just didn't pull that one down enough. And Luke Elmore will step up into the box now. Had to strike out his last at bat. Fastball, strike one. Nelson leading off first base. Jeffcoat to the plate. Fastball misses high. And Elmore with a quick little check swing, but doesn't go. 1-1 the count with one out, one runner on. Curveball check swung, and the umpire going to say he's safe. He did not go around. 2-1 to Luke Elmore. Fastball pulled down a little too much. Misses the zone. 3-1 now. Fastball misses the zone again, low, and he will be aboard with a walk. So hit by pitch and a walk to start the inning. Not a great start. So Jeffcoat going to need to find his rhythm after the first two batters. And Hudson Rowan will step up into the box, the ninth batter for the Dolphins. He had a walk in his last at bat. And he'll call time. So 2 runners aboard for the Dolphins to start out the inning. Swung and driven to the left center gap. That'll be down for extra bases. And runner from first coming all the way around to score. And Rowan will be into third for a 1-out, 2 RBI triple. That was just a solid piece of hitting from Rowan to score 2 runners, and a great display of hustle from Luke Elmore scoring from first. So 3-4 your score now, and the Dolphins hanging on in this game. They're not going anywhere just yet. So Banks Byers, juked out by that curveball for strike one. Byers is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. And Jeffcoat 2 high pitches back to back. 1-1. Fastball swung on up the middle. Eubanks will get there to make a play and gets him at first, but Rowan will score. So a good sack ground out by Byers. Really just doing a job there, and that'll tie up the game for the Dolphins in the top of the 4th inning. Trevor Allen steps up into the box now. He has a fly out and a strikeout. So he's 0 for 2 this game. Hammer curveball on the outside for strike one. Great spot from Jeffcoat. Another curveball, strike 2. Allen didn't like it. It looked a little high. It didn't bite hard enough or quick enough. And 87-mile-an-hour fastball misses outside for ball 1. 1-2. Fastball swung on, fouled off the backstop. One-two to Allen. Check swing, didn't go around. 2-2 pitch. Curveball gets a piece of the plate, and a near unhittable pitch from Jeffcoat will get Allen looking and will get out of this inning, but not after the Dolphins score 3 runs. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning, your score tied 4-4. Pike Lib still gets an at-bat in the bottom of the 4th, though. And Jaden Jordan will lead it off. Wave still on the mound, and he's racked up 6 strikeouts so far tonight. And first pitch misses for ball 1. Jordan, a hard pull hitter, but does have a lot of power behind him. And off speed, swing and a miss from Jordan for strike 1. Another changeup way out ahead, and swung on top of for strike 2. Jordan really needing to battle back and protect the plate. And swinging a miss, swinging a miss for strike 3, and Jordan will go down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And Wave will have his 7th strikeout of the night. And that'll bring up Casey Bradford for his 2nd at bat. He walked in his 1st. Kason Eubanks on deck for the Patriots. He'll watch back-to-back inside fastballs. So Bradford way ahead in the hitter's count with 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. No runners on base. Oh, check swing. But the pitch will miss high. So Bradford gets away with that one. 3-0. Or 2-1. You call that a strike? Either way. Fastball watched for strike 2. Bradford going to need to shorten up and protect. Watch for ball number 3. Full count, KC Bradford. And a curveball misses the zone for ball 4, and Bradford will be aboard. So 2 walks for Bradford in this game, and that'll bring up Kason Eubanks for his 3rd at bat. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. And ripped right back up the middle, mishandled. And Eubanks will reach on an error, an E6. And the Patriots will have 2 runners aboard. And Trent Nelson steps up. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and a double. And the manager for the Dolphins will call time, and he'll take a quick visit to the mound. Your score still 4-4. So the Mosley Dolphins will make a pitching change, and Tyler Wave will go through 3 1/3 innings with 7 strikeouts, so not a bad outing. And Nate Merritt will take the mound. His first pitch is outside. He is looking to top out about 80, so he'll sit high 70s for his fastball. Two-0 to Nelson. Nelson's looking to tee off right now. And that fastball will miss high, 81. Fastball paints the outside black. 80 miles an hour across the plate for Merritt. 3-1 count. Score still 4-4 in the bottom of the fourth. It's a lot of fours. 1 out. Runner in scoring position. 2 runners on. And Nelson will watch that for ball 4, and he'll move up 90 feet. And the bases are loaded for Press Jeffcoat, who is 0 for 2 this game with a fly out and a strikeout. He's going to be looking to turn that thing around. Whatever. Curveball misses high and inside. 1-0. Fastball, pitcher's pitch for strike 1. Great spot from Merritt. Merritt throws behind, and he just beats it. So nice move from Merritt, caught Eubanks off guard, about got him, but he was just under the tag. Jeffcoat watches the spinner on the outside for ball 2. And they've got Dolphins have a side armor warming up in the bullpen. And 3-1, the 2-1 pitch spiked in the dirt, fastball. And Jeffcoat in the hitter's count. 1 out, bases loaded. And they could really bust this game wide open with a nice hit from Jeffcoat. And I know he wants one if he's 0-2 tonight. 0 for 2 tonight. Fastball high and inside. So Merritt will walk a man home. Although he did inherit 2 runners on base, so I don't believe that will be an earned run for him. So Jeffcoat does a good job to do a job and move up 90 feet and score a man. And that'll bring up center fielder Darrell Lee. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk tonight. Fastball misses outside. Not a bad pitch from Merritt. Ball 1. Pike Patriots lead at 5-4 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Only 1 out. Lee swung on way under it and pops it out behind the backstop. 1-1. Curveball swung on, popped up, and an infield fly will go for out number 2. So Lee caught that off the end of the bat, pulled out a little too much, didn't stay in, didn't wait back as much as he should have. And that'll go for out number 2. That'll bring up Skylar Kidd. He is 2 for 2 today for the Patriots. He's got a double and a single to his name. The only Patriot with 2 hits today. 2 outs. They really need him here, and a curveball will get him looking for strike 1. So Skylar Kidd can knock in 2 more runs with a base hit right here. Off speed, catches a piece of the plate outside, and Skylar Kidd's now down 0-2. Really going to have to protect the plate, and we'll see what Merritt has for him. Two back-to-back breaking balls, and that was a fastball. Fouled off and trapped on the net. So 0-2 still to Kidd. Off speed, or breaking ball, excuse me, doesn't get him to chase. Spiked in the dirt. That'll go for ball 1. Eubanks got a good jump there, but the catcher did a good job keeping it in front and not letting it go too far behind him. The 1-2 to Skylar Kidd. Curveball misses outside. Not a bad pitch. That was a good chaser pitch, but Kidd was not going to go after it. So that was some good discipline from Kidd there. And the 2-2 pitch from Merritt. Curveball swung on, and Kidd stays alive. The 2-2 once again to Kidd. Merritt kicks and deals. Fastball misses outside. High and away. Three and 2, so Kidd works back from 0-2. And a great at bat. I want to say going on 7 or 8 pitches right now. And it is jam shotted to the right side, and he won't beat it, so Merritt gets out of the inning with only 1 run scored. Pike Patriots lead 5-4 going into the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning, Press Jeffcoat still on the mound for the Patriots, and Trevor Allen steps up to the plate. And watches strike 1 on a fastball inside, 87 across the plate. Allen is 0 for 3, fly out and 2 strikeouts. Wait, excuse me, we are on Tyler Wave. Number 10, Tyler Wave. And he is 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single. And he's now 1 and 2. Curveball, strike 3, gets him looking. Hammer curve from Press Jeffcoat. Excellent pitch. So Wave will go down on strikes for out number 1. That'll bring up number 23, Jacob Payne, who is 0 for 2 tonight. He's got a strikeout and a ground out. Curveball, strike 1. And back-to-back hardcore breaking balls for back-to-back strikes. He's got a lot of bite to that curveball, and he is not scared to throw it. Fastball popped up right behind the backstop. Don't get stuck on the net. It returns to the field. So Payne is down 0-2. Press Jeffcoat way ahead. I'm going to say he goes right at him. Payne was way behind on that fastball, and I don't think there was any hitting that curveball, so I don't think he's going to try and play around with him. He's just going to go right at him. Curveball inside, turns his back. Strike number 2. Strike 3 for out number 2 against Jacob Payne. And Press Jeffcoat has back-to-back strikeouts in this inning. Excellent spot. Making the hitter think it's going to hit him, then it breaks back across the plate. That'll bring up number 1, Cole Horton. And the first pitch is a ball, 89 miles an hour, the fastest pitch we've seen tonight. And Horton is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Fastball, not sure where it missed, but it'll go for ball 2, so Horton will be in the hitter's count. 3-0 now to Horton. So 2 outs. They're really going to need some base runners if they want to get anything going in this inning. Another good fastball across the plate. I don't know where it missed. Must have been outside. But Horton will be aboard with 2 outs on a walk. And that'll bring up Rock Holland, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out, and he also walked in his first at-bat. Holland is the designated hitter for the Dolphins. Curveball, swing and a miss. And the 0-0 curve is just lethal from Jeffcoat so far. And normally you don't see hitters chasing after it. They're always looking for a first pitch fastball, but he got him to chase. I guess it looked good enough. Right back at him with another curveball. Gets him to swing, and he'll foul it off to the right side. Jeffcoat way ahead, just rolling this inning. Comes set, goes to the plate. Fastball inside, gets him swinging, and he will strike out the side with only 1 runner being aboard on a walk, and Press Jeffcoat now has 5 strikeouts throughout 2 innings. Bottom of the 5th inning, Pike Patriots lead 5-4. Now on the mound for the Mosley Dolphins is number 14, Blake Thomas, and it seems we have a submarine pitcher. And John Lott will step into the box. He has a strikeout and a sacrifice fly so far in this game. So he's 0 for 2, but he does have an RBI. And Thomas's first pitch is fouled off. And a side armor sitting in the mid-70s so far. Might just trip up the Patriots a little bit. And we'll see. I mean, it's a different angle coming from a different spot. And the second pitch is a ball, so 1-1, the count to Lott. Curveball gets him swinging for strike 2. So a good running curveball. Won't have a lot of up and down movement, but a lot of side to side break, almost more of a slider. But it's slow enough, sits at the speed to be a curveball. But could get a lot of dudes swinging. 2-2 to Lott. Thomas winds up. Fastball. Lott drives it up the middle, and it'll get through, and he will be aboard with a lead-off single. So that's his first hit of the night. And Cade Brookins will be the pinch runner for Lott. And Weiser will step up to the plate. He has a fly out and a strikeout so far tonight, so he is hitless so far. And the fastball misses outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Weiser on the fastball inside. Curveball stuns him a little bit. 65 miles an hour across the plate, but the spin might just have him freaked out a little bit. But that'll go for strike 2 as Weiser holds back. So a great pitch from Thomas. And another little off-speed pitch. Doesn't get him swinging, so that'll be 2-2. Jaden Jordan on deck for the Patriots. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts tonight, so he's looking to get something going when he steps up to the plate. And pickoff attempt, nothing doing. Brookins gets back in time. Another pickoff attempt, not in time again. Brookins can get more over there at first. He's definitely got a couple more steps if he really wants it. But the Patriots don't really need to give up any outs. They've got none in this inning so far, so they really just need to get as many people on the bases as they can to really break this game wide open. And strike 3, curveball. Will put Weiser down for his second strikeout of the night, and Thomas will get his first strikeout on the mound tonight. And that'll bring up number 6, Jaden Jordan, who has 2 strikeouts against him. And he's going to be looking to put this ball in play. Patriots still lead 5-4, bottom of the 5th. Strike 1 hits the low and outside part of the plate, a good pitcher's pitch. 75 miles an hour. Again, he's sitting mid-70s, could hit low 80s. Oh, 1. Curveball, swing and a miss. That one had a lot more 12-6 action than those previous. 0-2, Jordan down. One out, one runner on base. Strike 3, swing and a miss from Jordan for his 3rd strikeout of the night. And Casey Bradford steps up to the plate with 2 walks. And he's going to be looking to get something going with 2 outs. Casey Bradford been a hard hitter so far this year. Has a pair of home runs in games previous. And curveball misses outside and low. Ball 1. One-oh pitch. Fastball misses outside. Hitters count to Casey Bradford. Another fastball misses outside. 3-0 to Casey Bradford. Fastball low and inside, called a strike. 3-1 to Casey Bradford. Cade Brookins on first base. I want to say he's going to steal on this pitch. And he does. Fastball misses inside, and Bradford will be aboard with a 2-out walk. And Cade Brookins will move 90 feet closer to the plate. He's now in scoring position. And Casey Bradford has been a walk magnet tonight. That'll bring up Kaysen Eubanks, who has a single, a strikeout, and reached on an error in his last at bat. With 2 men on, they could really do some serious damage. And that curveball misses behind Eubanks. Eubanks was also the quarterback for the Pike Lib championship winning football team. Very quick, very athletic, very sneaky fast. We saw all year as we followed the Patriots to their championship game. And he is also committed to Georgia Southern for baseball once again. One and 0. Curveball. He check swings, but is called a strike. Gets just a little bit of the outside part of the plate. 1-1 now. Another breaking ball swung on and fouled off. One and 2 to Eubanks now. 2 outs. Trent Nelson on deck for the Patriots. Fastball misses outside. And the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch just misses outside. Full count. And the runners are going to be moving whenever Thomas goes to the plate with 2 outs and a full count. They're going to make sure he goes to the plate first. Don't want to get picked off here. And he does. Both runners moving. And Eubanks will be aboard with a 2-out walk that will load the bases for Trent Nelson. So ducks on the pond for the Auburn University commit. And we'll see what he can do. He has 2 walks and a double so far in this game. So he is batting 1,000 so far. And also has 4 strikeouts on the mound tonight. Had 4 strikeouts on the mound. Pitch is a ball. Misses, want to say high. Nelson is definitely looking to tee off on this guy, especially in this lefty pull-oriented field. There's only 310 to the pole at right field and 340 at left field. So lefty pull hitters definitely favored at Riddle Pace. And that pitch misses for 2-0 to Nelson. Hitters count to Nelson. Pitch swung on, fouled off to the left side. Low and away, took it to the right side. Just didn't wait back long enough to try and get it fair. Not a bad swing. 2-1 now to Nelson. And this is grounded to the third baseman. Fields it clean and gets it across the diamond for the out. So the Mosley Dolphins will keep the Patriots scoreless in the bottom of the 5th inning, even with the loaded bases. And your score remains Pike Lib Patriots 5, Mosley Dolphins 4. Top of the 6th inning. 2 innings left here to play. And the Patriots still lead 5-4. And this first pitch from Jeffcoat is spiked low and away. For ball 1, number 18, Trent Nelson is up to bat. He was hit by a pitch in his last at bat and got on base in his first at bat with a single. And that one swung on, ground to the third baseman. Yeah, misfielded, and he will reach on an E5. Luke Elmore up to bat now. He reached on a walk in his last at bat and struck out in his first at bat. Bunt pulled back but called a strike. 0-1. Jeffcoat comes set, kicks and deals. And another bunt attempt, pulled back, nearly hit him. Had to jump back, but that'll go for ball 1. Another bunt attempt, gets it down to the right side, and Jeffcoat will make the play. And Trent Nelson is now in scoring position, and the Dolphins really need to get that run across, especially in these later innings. They've only got one more at bat left after this inning, so they would like to tie it up, if not get ahead. And so they'll move their tying run up 90 feet more. Up now is Hudson Rowan, had a huge triple in his last at bat on the left center gap. He's definitely going to be looking to recreate something like that. A base hit will do. A single would be great to try and score Nelson. Curveball looked at for ball 1. And Rowan also walked his first at bat. So he's 1 for 1. Fastball swung on. That was a hero swing, but he doesn't make full contact. And that'll go for strike 1. But, I mean, that's the swing you want to have on a no-strike count. You want your first strike to be down the middle, and you want to take every bit of power you have in your swing out on that ball. And he did it right there. Just didn't make contact. That happens. Curveball inside, misses. And Jeffcoat was looking for a strike call. It didn't look that good from up here. Close, but 2-1 to Rowan. Pike Lib looking to take their win record to double digits as they are 9-1. As this breaking ball is called a strike for strike 2. And the Mosley Dolphins are 3-1 coming into this game. Curveball taken to the right side, fielded by Kidd as he steps on first base for out number 2. Nelson advances third base, so he is only 90 feet away from scoring. And the Patriots will take a quick timeout and visit the mound as they still lead 5-4 with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. So a quick mound visit. Jeffcoat will stay on the mound. And a curveball. Byers tries to lay the bunt down. Byers is 0 for 2. He has a walk in his first at-bat, a strikeout, and a ground out. I want to say that walks don't even count as an at-bat. I hope I'm not wrong. So it looks like Byers is going to try to bunt for a base hit. Popped up. Jeffcoat bare hands it, gets it to first in time, and keeps the Dolphins off the board. An excellent play by the pitcher, Press Jeffcoat, to get the out. And the Patriots still lead 5-4 going into the bottom of the 6th. Coming up is Jeffcoat, Lee, and Skylar Kidd. Bottom of the 6th inning, Pike Patriots still lead 5-4 against the Mosley Dolphins, who drove up here from Florida this afternoon, all the way up to Riddle Pace Field at Troy University. And Jeffcoat's first pitch is fouled off to the right side. Jeffcoat has a fly out, a strikeout, and walked his last at bat. So he is 0 for so far. Doing a stellar job on the mound, though. 5 strikeouts throughout 4 innings, I want to say. So 1-1 after the ball. Inside. Fastball low, but watch, that one was at the shins. Jeffcoat didn't like that one. He's now down 1-2, needs to protect. And Thomas only has 1 strikeout on the mound so far tonight. Fastball swung and fouled off. So Jeffcoat will hang on. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and Jeffcoat will go down on strikes, and that will be Blake Thomas's 2nd strikeout on the mound tonight. And that'll bring up Darrell Lee, who is committed to Coastal Alabama South Community College for baseball. Also a great basketball player. Fastball watch for strike 1. Lee has a strikeout, a walk, and a fly out to his name so far tonight. On deck is Skylar Kidd. Kidd is 2 for 3 tonight. Darrell Lee bats on the 4 hole, Skylar Kidd in the 5 hole. 1-1 pitch. Fastball just misses outside. That'll be 2-1 with 1 out. So Pike Lib could really use some insurance runs this inning. And ground ball to the third baseman, mishandled, and Lee is aboard with a 1-out E5. So a good string of luck for the Patriots. We'll get a man aboard with 1 out. Bring up Skylar Kidd, who has a double and a single so far in this game. And he also has a ground out, so he is 2 for 3. Batting .666 so far in this game. Lee goes back. Yeah, Thomas is going to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Lee is basically a missile as soon as he gets going. So they're going to keep him close with everything they have. And another pickoff. Lee's back in plenty of time. Lee not really having a huge lead. I don't think he'll need it. He's about to take off. Pick off again. He's definitely looking to go. His first step was towards second. They might take it off as the coach gives signs. They don't need to give up an out, but a runner in scoring position with one out would be a lot better than a runner on first. And Lee could easily score on a base hit, especially from second. And Thomas finally goes to the plate. Fastball low. Called a strike for Skylar Kidd. 0-1 now. And Lee did not go on that pitch. Want to say he's going to go here, but can't be sure. Pick off again. Another great thing about turf fields is you can really slide super, super far, especially once you get going. You can start sliding nearly 10 feet in front of the base, and you'll get there. And you really lose no speed on the slide. With dirt, you kind of stop a little bit, but turf, you almost speed up. Lee, secondary. Moonshot by Skylar Kidd. And is caught by the left fielder. Okay, that wasn't as far as I thought it would be, but still a great hit. And again, this field's kind of at a disadvantage for righty pull hitters. It's 340 to that side. I mean, if he was a lefty, had the same hit, that'd probably be off the wall, and he'd be standing on second base, but unfortunate. Hit just a little too high, but that was a solid contact. And a good rip for Skylar Kidd, though. Lee will stay on first, and he's gone on the first pitch. Lott grounds it to the first base side, and they get it to first base in time. So the Mosley Dolphins have a one-run deficit to overcome in their last at-bat at the top of the 7th inning. We'll be right back. The Mosley Dolphins down to their final 3 outs, but they're in a good spot in their lineup with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters starting off the inning. Press Jeffcoat. First pitch, curveball. Not even going to try and take a bite at it, but it's strike 1. Great spot. Trevor Allen is 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Fastball taken to the right side. Hit in the 4-3 hole. 3-4 hole, what have you, for a leadoff single. So a great start for the Dolphins in this 7th inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wave. He is 1 for 3 tonight with a single. He also has a strikeout and a fly out. Curveball, strike 1, cuts back in and gets a piece of the plate. Another curveball, hits the dirt. And a great jump and slide by Trevor Allen to get in scoring position. Lott had a good job breaking down to keep that ball in front of him and a good throw, but Allen picked up speed on the slide like I was saying before. The turf is amazing to slide on, a lot better than dirt. And that ball is high and deep to the right center gap and is down. Lee can't make the grab. And Allen is 90 feet away from home plate, and we'll credit Wave with a single. So that was a hard catch to make, especially for Lee. Whoever's in right field, can't really tell. Probably should have called it off, to be honest. It should have been more of their ball. It was definitely more towards them, but the ball was kind of pretty much in no man's land. Hard catch to make, hard play to make, and the Dolphins are aboard first and third with no outs. Top of the 7th, they trail 5-4. Runners in first and third for the Mosley Dolphins, trailing by 1 run. And Jacob Payne will take that one off the shoulder blade to load the bases. Bringing up Cole Horton, who has a single strikeout and a walk so far. No outs. The Dolphins are in wonderful position to capitalize and get back in this game. And the Patriots in desperate need for 3 outs to get out of here. Fastball fouled off by Horton for strike 1, 88 miles an hour. So Jeffcoat still having the velocity. Curveball inside. Hammer curve, man. It has a lot of bite. It's not even like curve, it's just bite. 0-2. Fastball swung on. Press Jeffcoat gets strike 3 on Horton for out number 1. So I'm probably going to guess we're going to try and see a bunt here because they really need to get a run across. And if they get 2 outs, it's going to be tough to get one. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say we'll see a bunt or not. Curveball misses outside. The Patriots can't afford to even let a pass ball go. So they're going to have to really be careful. Jeffcoat going to need to throw a lot of commanding velocity, but he doesn't need to lose his precision. And a strike swung on. Curveball swung on for a strike. Rock Holland. And he is 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out and a strikeout. He also has a walk in his first at bat, so Jeffcoat really going to need to get out of this. Fastball swing and a miss. Strike 2. 88 miles an hour, and Jeffcoat is rolling. So after getting in a sticky situation, he might bail himself out of it. Especially, this might be the biggest at-bat of the night. Fastball misses up top. 88 miles an hour again. 2-2. Jeffcoat kicks, deals. Curveball swung on, fouled off to the right side, so Holland hangs on. I thought the score was going to be very lopsided when I saw both teams warming up, but it's been a very close game so far. Fastball misses high. 88 again. Full count. I will say it again. This is probably going to be the biggest at-bat of the night, the biggest pitch of the night right here. Curveball, strike 3 called against Holland, and Jeffcoat will hang in. 2 outs. That is probably the biggest pitch he'll throw all year, and that will keep the Patriot lead. And the coach is going to talk to Nelson. Nelson has a single, a hit by pitch, and reached on an error. His last at bat, an error from third base. So Nelson, nothing special. Doesn't need to be a hero. He needs a base hit. That's all he needs. And, of course, the Patriots do have last at bat, so they won't be completely out of it, but I'm sure they'd like to not even have to go into their last at bat to win this one. And Jeffcoat can do it right here with 3 pitches, or 1, or however many. And off speed, misses low and away. Lott doing a great job. I have not seen any pass balls from him so far tonight, I want to say. Maybe 1 or 2. Oh, fastball high and in. And Nelson wanted to take that one, really. I mean, he would have taken it for the team. Taken it for the game, pretty much. Nelson, or excuse me, Jeffcoat in the windup. Fastball in the air. Shallow center field. Eubanks calls for it. Out number 3. And the Pike Patriots will take this win with them, and they will go to double-digit wins on the year, making their record now 10-1. They will win it in the top of the 7th inning. No need to hit in the bottom, and they will win it 5-4. The Mosley Dolphins will go home 3-2 on the year. Press Jeffcoat definitely did a good job coming in early, relieving Nelson. He struck out 7 in his outing, so he did a wonderful job to close out this game, and the Pike Patriots had a wonderful game all around. We want to thank TC2 for coming out and filming. We want to thank Ben Hall, who's been on the camera this whole time, and I am Nate Braystead signing off. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. See ya.